The nurse's fingers shook as she guided me into the quiet corner of the ward. Her gaze flickered away, avoiding mine, like the sterile lights above held secrets too heavy to share. "Are you the husband?" she asked softly. The question hung there, harmless at first, but her voice cracked just enough to send a chill through me. "Yes," I replied, my throat tight, instincts flaring. She hesitated, then whispered, "You should speak to a specialist right away, and perhaps involve authorities." My mind reeled. "What do you mean?" I pressed, fear rising like bile. She glanced back at the room. "Look at the infant's shoulder. It will make sense." I stood frozen, my pulse hammering unevenly, each beat echoing doubts I'd buried deep. But I pushed forward, back to her bedside. My partner lay there, drained yet radiant with that forced glow of new life. She offered a faint smile. The little one wriggled in the soft wrap. Gently, I eased the cloth aside. There it was, a distinctive patch, irregular like a twisted leaf, in the exact spot I'd seen on someone else close to us. My reality shattered without a sound. I let the wrap fall and fled the room. Outside, the corridor air felt thick, metallic, choking. I slumped against the cool tiles, breaths shallow, world spinning. That patch mirrored the one on her old friend, the guy she claimed was just a distant acquaintance from school days. But I'd noticed her glances, lingering too tenderly, and now it marked our newborn, not from me. The deception cut deep, precise, unforgiving. Memories flooded. Evenings she'd vanish to the study, device in hand, voice hushed when I approached. Abrupt ends to calls, stories that didn't align. I'd overlooked them, blinded by trust or fear of loss. Now that oversight stared back in innocent skin, I pressed my forehead to the wall, its roughness anchoring me amid the storm. She'd woven untruths into our life, our home, our future, sharing what was meant only for us with another. I didn't face her yet. I left alone, the house echoing emptiness. Her scent lingered on the pillows, taunting. I rifled through cabinets, messages, records. Subtle at first, but clues surfaced, unexplained outings, concealed expenses, reservations in her former name. I mapped them out, anger cooling into resolve. Then the confirmation kit. I gathered samples discreetly, a forgotten brush, a cup's rim, packaged with care, dispatched like a final verdict. Days blurred in routine, work, meals, feigned normalcy. Inside, threads of me frayed, nights filled with imagined dialogues, but mostly quiet preparation. Quiet holds power. It can dismantle without a word. Facts aligned in my thoughts, tools for the inevitable. No need for outbursts, the evidence would speak. The package came on a drizzly dawn, simple, unassuming. I opened it steadily, though my hands yearned to tear. The findings were stark, scientific, alignments and exclusions. Proof quantified the fracture. Not mine. A hollow ache bloomed, yet a grim calm settled. That afternoon, I returned. She held the little one close, eyes warm with pretended joy. "So precious," she murmured. I extended the document, crisp and folded, silent. She unfolded it, color fleeing her face. The room tensed. "I can clarify," she faltered, voice breaking. I remained still, gaze unyielding, a statue of restraint. She crumbled, sobs rising, grip unsteady on the bundle that wasn't ours together. My quiet amplified her turmoil more than any blame. Next morning, I reached out to him, that friend. No allegations, just a request to talk. He showed up, casual, unaware. I pushed the paper toward him. His confidence shattered, eyes bulging. No drama, no clash, just the dawning end of his hidden world. "Proceedings are underway," I stated evenly. "Specialists, officials, all set. Soon, this won't hide." His mouth worked soundlessly, pleas trapped. I rose, departed, leaving him to his collapse. Words weren't necessary. Reality sufficed. Back home, the space breathed freer, less oppressive. I sat in shadows, mind clear, hands firm. The infant's image lingered, poignant, But that mark now symbolized her falsehoods, not my pain. No obligations bound me to the web of deceit. The ties severed cleanly. I wasn't part of it, and forward lay release. But that was only the beginning of my unraveling and rebuilding. In the weeks that followed, solitude became my companion, a quiet teacher. I wandered familiar streets, now alien, replaying our shared moments like faded films. The park where we'd laughed over silly dreams, the cafe with our favorite corner table, each spot whispered of what was lost. Yet, amid the grief, a spark of clarity grew. I'd loved deeply, given wholly, but that love had been met with shadows. The betrayal wasn't just about the child, it eroded the foundation we'd built, brick by brick of trust. I sought solace in small rituals, brewing coffee at dawn, watching the city awaken, feeling the world's vastness beyond my shattered bubble. Friends noticed my distance, offered ears, but I shared little. Healing came from within, from acknowledging the hurt without letting it define me. One evening, as rain pattered against the window, I sorted through old photos. Smiles frozen in time, embraces that felt genuine then. I didn't destroy them. Instead, I boxed them away, a chapter closed. The pain ebbed, replaced by a tentative peace. I volunteered at a community center, helping others navigate their storms, divorces, losses, fresh starts. Their stories mirrored mine, reminding me I wasn't alone in this human tangle. A young mother shared her tale of rebuilding after similar heartbreak, her resilience inspiring. Through her, I saw possibility. Months turned, and the legal ties dissolved quietly. No bitter court battles, evidence paved a smooth path. She moved on, perhaps with him, the details blurring into irrelevance. The child, innocent bridge between worlds, would grow knowing care, even if not from me. I harbored no resentment toward the little one, only a distant wish for their well-being. My days filled with new pursuits, reading books that explored the heart's complexities, hiking trails that challenged body and mind, forging connections untainted by past wounds. A colleague introduced me to a group of like-minded souls, evenings of deep conversations under starry skies. There, I met someone whose quiet strength echoed my own emerging fortitude. No rush, just shared glances and stories, building slowly on honesty. Looking back, that hospital moment wasn't just an end, it birthed a truer self.